That's right. I got one. Finally pulled the trigger, and here it is. 725 horsepower, 650 pounds of torque, 4x4. Don't pay attention to the sticker on the back because I changed that already. But let's talk about this truck. I'm going to tell you about it and the reason why I stalled and didn't tell you and post a video right away because I need to know a little bit about the truck, put some miles on it. And now let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. So this is a 2026 F-150 with the Whipple Supercharger by Ford. And it is a 4x4, but guess what? I've already changed the badging. I had a OBS style Ford Lightning when they first came out, and this is what the truck reminded me of when I bought it. And I said, hey, you know what? It's time to go ahead and bring back the memories. Now, I wasn't going to get this truck. I was actually going to buy a stock truck and do the upgrades myself, but some of the upgrades were already done. They gave me a really good deal down at Auto Nation. I couldn't pass it up. So here it is. Let's go ahead and dive in and let's talk about it. There's some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it, but that's okay because MJ Garage is going to put some touches on it. So if you've already seen some of the videos, this is just going to have your base grille. It's going to have your base front bumper. There's no fog lights, but we're going to go ahead and add those in. It does not have the blacked out badging, but we're going to go ahead and get that in anyway. This does have the LED headlights, which is really nice, and it has the automatic high beams. It's got a lot of safety in the vehicle, which I didn't know about, which is really nice to have if you like to use those things. But to step around over here to the side, we'll go ahead and jump over here to the front. These are some Touren wheels with some Nittos on it. It'll be a 305/40/22. You know, this isn't the tire combination that I wanted to go with, but it's all right. You got to have a couple sets of wheels so you can change them out. Now, this kit was installed by an aftermarket company, and the only thing that Ford did on this was they put on the supercharger. There is no exhaust on here. Let's go ahead and jump around to the back, but as you can see, these are the real Ford Lightning badging. Has the reflector in the lightning bolt. You can see here we have just a standard bumper. It's not been painted, but does have the rear sensors on it, which is nice. No spray-in bed liner. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and put a cover on it. Does have your blind spot, which is a nice feature to have. But yeah, it's a sleeper, guys. Not with the badge on there. It's definitely letting some people know, hey, this is what I've got. We'll go ahead and check out the inside real quick. It does have just your standard tachometer with a little bit of digital display there in the center. I rather had the traditional, or excuse me, I rather have the full-blown digital display, but this truck didn't have the option. And you know what? Sometimes you got to give a little bit to get a little bit. We do have the 12-inch screen here in the radio, and that's really nice to have. A lot of key features in there. Like I said, you got your lane trace assist. This truck's even got the auto hold, which I'm a fan of that. You know, you do have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. Really nice. You know, it's simple, it's basic. You know, the Ford Lightnings, when they first came out, mine had cloth seats in it, did not have leather, had a center console in it. So this is nice. It has the bench seat in it, which is good because you can get an extra person in there. No carpet down there at the bottom, but we can always get that changed later if we need to. It is definitely attracts a lot of dirt, so we got to go ahead and get some floor mats for that. I've already went ahead and got some miles on this truck because you can't open it up until you get to 1,000 miles. Here I've got 719 miles. I bought this truck, it had 82 miles on it. And that was something I didn't know. It didn't have the book that came with it, but let's go ahead and pop the hood. Now this one does have like I said, this is the one that has the warranty, so you are going to pay a little bit more for it. There's your, this is a Gen 6 Whipple Supercharger. We're going to go ahead and get this changed out probably here pretty soon. I need some ideas on that if you got some. They went ahead and added in the cooler up front. This is the stickers that come with it. I went ahead and put these on there. Also, one thing to keep in mind is every 20,000 miles, you got to change your spark plugs. Every 5,000 miles, you got to get your oil changed. Every 25,000 miles, you got to change your belt. And every 100,000 miles, you need to go ahead and do the oil service on your supercharger. Not only that, every 10,000 miles recommends, hey, we need to change out this air intake filter. But yeah, it's got the pulleys on there. They did the pulleys, the pulley kit. So yeah, this is the big boy right here. You can do some more modifications to it, but that will put you out of warranty unless you have Ford do something that I don't know about. This is it, guys. It does not have that whine like a TRX, but you can make it whine with some tunes out there. That's one thing I definitely miss having, and we got to get this one. We got to get the whine tune on this. Now, I used to have a Harley Davidson F-150 four-door that had the supercharger in it. That thing was a beast. For only, you know, I had a tune on it. I was pushing somewhere around 500, 450, 500 horsepower, and my kids loved it at the time. The only reason why we ended up getting rid of it is just because when I bought it, it already had a tune on there, and it just didn't seem right. So went ahead and got rid of it. But now all this stuff is done at Ford, and you get all the warranties and everything that comes with a vehicle. It's no brainer. Talk about this lowering kit. This is one thing that I'm not a fan of, and granted, when you want to lower these trucks, you can go cheap, you can go expensive. All right, this is a Belltech 3 in the 3 in the front, 5 in the rear. They did the reverse on the rear. Jump around here and show you real quick. They dropped your leaf spring. You can see it's got the performance shocks on it, but nothing else. There's no track bar. There's no really support there to, you know, keep that rear end from twisting. We got to go ahead and get that on there. Go ahead and add the sway bar on there. And I'm getting a vibration. I'm getting a vibration, and it's intermittent, especially as soon as you go faster. I'm not sure if it's the wheels. I'm not sure if it's the tires. I've had them rebalanced. I want to say it's definitely the lowering kit because I've watched a lot of videos, and everybody said, go Ride Tech, don't go Belltech. And that's one of the things that we got to get fixed now. I did order the blackout covers for the mirrors, and I got the blackout covers for the door handles, but the door handles were wrong, so they sent me the ones that had the little button there if you have the auto lock unlocks feature on there, which I don't. We're going to go ahead and get these glossy black covers put on. This will eventually be changed out to the Ford Performance with the painted. We're going to probably smoke the tail lights. Like I said before, we changed out the badging. We're going to get the bumpers painted. We got a lot of things going in. We got to get the exhaust put on the truck. That's another thing. Comment below on, you know, some good exhaust that you want to run. I know the Corsa is really loud. I don't want to go with something that's going to have that loud, you know, tone that's in the cab. I want to keep everything to the back as far as possible, but I don't want to be too loud. I thought about maybe going Roush with the active exhaust. Oh, real quick, don't want to show you before I forget. I did go ahead and delete that antenna too. So this you can pick up on Amazon. I'll go ahead and tag the link below if you want to order one. It's just a complete delete. Don't need no bullet, don't need nothing. And the reason why I went with this is because if you're washing your vehicle or you're moving around over here, you don't want to hit that bullet, you don't want to hit that antenna, and you go ahead and get rid of it, delete it, and it's no longer there. With SiriusXM, you're going to have, you know, you already have your antennas right here on the hood or on the roof. So, you know, there's no sense of that. I did One thing I did do already is I went ahead and also got the windows tinted. First time in 20 years that I've had somebody else tint my windows because I just didn't have time to get to it. Just to do a quick startup on the vehicle, just to let you guys hear what it sounds like. It is pretty quiet. It is 4x4. You can put it, which I didn't know that this thing came with the, you can go into different settings. You can, set what mode you want it in. Obviously, sports where you want to be at. Yeah, definitely quiet, guys. You can hear that supercharger. All right, so let's take the truck out. We just started getting a little sprinkles. We gotta clear the old windshield off. Put the old seatbelt on. Just so you can hear this old puppy sing a little bit. Let you hear what it sounds like in stock mode. Too bad it started raining on us. I mean, this truck is really fun. I don't have my microphone on because I want you guys to be able to hear the truck. So it likes to shift right through all the gears really quick. That 10-speed, ooh, it's really smooth. Wants to go. It definitely wants to go. That's one thing I like about this truck. There's no hesitation. One thing about a supercharger, you get on it, it's there. I mean, there's no lag, nothing. You might have a little small hair second in the pedal, but I think that's until you get until you get the truck dialed in and sees how you drive it. This is manual mode. I'm trying to keep it out from, like I said, super impressed. We're gonna go ahead and put a couple more 100 miles on it, and then we're gonna really open it up, see what this old truck's got. So if you haven't already, guys, and you're still watching this video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell off to the side. That way you get all the videos coming soon. This is my new Ford Lightning. That's what it's gonna be called. That's the name of it. So you want to watch some of the videos on the Lightning, you want to watch some videos on the TRX. That's my son's TRX back there. We got the Ram. We got a lot of vehicles that we've upgraded into, and we do upgrades. So that's what we do here at MJ Garage. We go ahead and upgrade and help you guys make a good investment and give you a good review on what we think and what it's done to our vehicle. But besides that, guys, I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget, watch the next video above if you want to keep on tuning in.